AITA for not telling my fiancé that my late partner was a man? I, 29 lost my fiancé 4 years ago in a car accident. He and I were both 25 and had been together since we were 19. If soulmates are real, he was mine. He was stubborn, he preferred a way earlier bedtime than I did, and was a major homebuddy, and I loved all of it. He would stay up with me until he was sure I fell asleep, and weekly movie theater outings, planned by him, became a thing about a month into our meeting. I am a fundamentally different person both because I met him and because of my grief. I was shown what real love, effort, and care feel like. I also don't talk about him. I go to therapy once a week. Otherwise, it's silence on that topic for me. He lives on in me in the ways I try to emulate him. I practice the patience he had that I always struggled to find. I go after career-related opportunities that scare me because I know he would encourage me to. Sometimes I let myself stay in bed because I know he'd be gentle with me and let me do that too. But I don't talk about him, and I probably never will. I'll make the occasional, "Oh, X would have loved this" comment when I'm with friends who knew him well. With strangers, nothing. My friends and family respect that, as well. I'm engaged again. My fiancée, 31F, knows I was engaged before. I pretty much told her, my last partner passed away and I don't talk about it. I don't use social media in really any capacity anymore, but she happened to stumble upon an old Instagram profile of mine recently and saw him heavily featured. This led to her accusing me of purposefully keeping this from her. I don't see why his gender matters, and I told her so. She said I've broken her trust. Times like these are when I long for the life I was living before. But grief messed up my brain, so I'm not sure if I'm being insensitive. So AITA. Edit. She knew I was bisexual. The only thing she didn't know was that my fiancé was a man.